was man sich vornimmt im Leben, das muss man doch auch
rational about everything. I know it's going to make a big change in our way of life, but perhaps we needed a big change, all of us. Listen to the murmur of that crowd. It's like the hum of a great orchestra just before the start of a concert.
And like music, it has swept you off your feet.
Back, everybody. Go on back. Give the father a chance. Will you give the
Father, I've come 2,000 miles. First come, first served. Father, oh, Father. Father.
Thanks.
How is the boy, Doctor?
Poor kid didn't have a chance.
Is he?
Of course. Triple N was enough to kill him. I only tried 1,000,000 to 1 shot. All right, Miss Hamilton. You're elected. Break the news to his mother.
Shall I send her in here?
Oh, I suppose so. Technicalities and stuff.
Oh, do you want to see a Father Arnu?
Waiting?
Since you went into surgery.
Okay. Hold it. First, get me the file on Father Sierra.
Sierra.
All right, thank you.
Please step in, Father.
Thank you.
Hello, Father.
Hello, Doctor. A very busy hospital.
Most of them haven't got a cent. Sit down. Thank you. They go up the hill to be cured by your people, and then they need medical attention, and we get them. Cigarette?
No, thank you.
You, look a little scattered. Get caught in the crowd?
More like a cattle stampede.
Yes, the rich, the halt, the lame, the blind, the poor.
And all because someone started to cry miracle. Half of them would have come just as quickly if somebody had shouted gold. Humanity I love, but crowds? Well now, may I please see the records on Father Sierra?
Correct? Oh, yes. Yes, of course. They're around here somewhere. Here we are.
Oh, thank you.
Nothing much there. Just a record of visits made, a few medicines ordered.
Is that all?
That's all.
No x-rays?
I guess there were none.
Neurocirculatory asthenia.
Yes.
Something like shell shock, isn't it?
Well, that depends.
And medicine, you think, cannot account for his cure?
Look, Father, human beings are just so many wonderful machines. Sometimes you can fix them, sometimes you cannot.
I see. And you couldn't fix Father Sierra?
What is this, cross-examination?
Not at all, but you haven't answered my question.
Excuse me, Doctor, but Mrs. Dunn.
Oh. Her son just died a couple of minutes ago. Sure, send her in.
One of the pilgrims?
Uh-huh. Please sit down. Several papers to be filled out, Mrs. Dunn. Please don't mind, they won't need much time. First, I want to tell you about your son. He had no pain when he died.
Father, why is my boy dead? Why? Explain to me why.
Mrs. Dunn, please.
They said there was a miracle here. They said that all I had to do was to come here and my baby would be all right.
Now, please,
so I came, and look at me. I converted my insurance policy. I sold everything I had. I would have sold my flesh. What did I have out of life but my baby? Can you explain to me why he is dead?
Mrs. Dunn.
Why?
Please take this. Miss Hamilton.
No, I don't want it. I want a...
No, Mrs. Dunn.
Where is he? I haven't seen him yet.
May I go with you?
Thank you. I want to see my boy.
I wish I could have done more for the boy. He would have died anyhow, but not so soon. Couldn't stand the excitement.
You mean he died of too much miracle? Well, I'll be going. I'm sorry I've taken your time.
Not at all. Not at all.
Doctor. The State Medical Association called up. The committee wants to arrange an appointment with you.
Tell them tomorrow. No, make it day after tomorrow.
Some of the doctors have come on from out of town.
What do they want?
Well, I'm not sure they know. No two of them seem to be able to agree on anything, but they'd like to talk to you.
Fine. Always glad to talk to doctors who can't agree on miracles. Make it this afternoon. Dr. Morrell speaking. Who? Mrs. Gilmartin? Of course, put her on. Well, how are you? When did you get back? Yes. What's that?
I wouldn't have called you at the hospital, Peter, but Terry's running a high temperature. Yes, 103 to 104.
All right, Nora, don't worry. I'll be right over. Yeah. Hello, Henrietta.
Oh, hello, Peter.
Hi, Nora.
I don't know what to think. She seemed fine yesterday. We were packing to get ready for this trip, and all of a sudden she began to run a temperature, and it's been rising ever since. Oh, she was so excited about the trip. Do you think that's what it is, Peter, the excitement? Oh, never a moment of peace. You go right on in, Peter. I'll be with you in a few moments.
All right.
Hello? Oh, hello, Alice. Oh, I've been so worried. Terry's sick, and I don't know. I just don't know what's wrong with her.
Hello, Angel. Your mother tells me you're not feeling well. Taking your own temperature, huh? Thank you. You mind? Say, all these yours? Not bad. Dancing girls and everything. You're coming a long way. It's a lot better than the last time I was here. 107. You know, you're a lucky young woman. With a temperature like that, you should have been dead hours ago.
Oh, Peter, I feel awful. Just awful.
I know. But you'd feel a lot better if you'd really put this over on me, wouldn't you? Tell me, what'd you use? Hot water bottle.
Peter, you beast. You knew all the time.
Of course. When I was a boy, we used to put the thermometer on a radiator to get a real high temperature. Only trouble was we sometimes burned our tongues.
Oh, Peter, look.
What?
I love Mother, and I wouldn't hurt her for anything. And if you're a good sport, you won't tell her how I tried to fool her, will you?
Why shouldn't I?
Because I don't want to go to Europe. I want to stay right here.
Now, don't be silly. You're not making sense, Terry.
I don't want to make sense. I want the impossible to happen just once in my life, Peter.
You mustn't say that, Terry. You mustn't even think it.
I know. Be a good girl, Terry. Be a brave girl, Terry. Keep on drawing pictures of all the things you can never do.
Well, Peter.
It's all right, Nora. Just a sudden flare-up. I think the fever will go down about as suddenly as it went up.
Oh, thanks, Peter. I've been so worried.
Tell me, how soon were you to leave for Europe?
The day after tomorrow.
Well, I think you could still make that trip if you like. In fact, I would strongly recommend it. What Terry needs is a good change of climate. At once.
But her fever.
Now, don't worry about her fever. Here. Just see that she gets a few of these. Might take a few yourself to relax.
Thanks, Peter.
Well, have a nice trip.
Thank you, Peter. Thank you for everything.
Thank you.
Well, of course, we can't anticipate the decision of the church. But is there any reason why these pilgrims shouldn't be allowed to say a few prayers in our outdoor chapel? If, of course, they don't disturb the regular schedules of our novices.
The photographers want to take some pictures of Father Fierro's room.
No, no, that's quite impossible.
Father, there are times when pictures are more moving than rosary.
No, and that's final. We've been quite liberal with the press, and they must be content.
Content? Press? It seems to me that when a tide is moving, there is only one thing to do. We should move with it.
Father, there are 16 new applications for the novitiate. 16 young men who wish to follow in the steps of Blessed Joseph, who wish to follow and...
Paul. Yes? No. No. No photographs within the walls.
Paul, what is it? Oh, nothing, just a little dizziness.
You've been driving yourself too hard.
Why don't we hear from His Excellency? Every day brings us new evidence that Blessed Joseph was truly a saint of God.
Hardly evidence. Why do you fight this, Mark?
Why must your whole life be one of unending questioning? You've been stalking this thing like a criminal lawyer.
Mark, what proof do you want? We have the word of the doctor himself.
The word of a man who believes in nothing.
All the more convincing, then. If he can't explain it away, it must be a miracle.
Peter.
Hello, Monsignor.
Come in, come in.
Caesar! Quiet, Caesar! Caesar! Caesar, I'll give you to the Jesuits.
The final and most terrifying threat. Well, again, how are you, Peter?
Like the town. Nervous, rushed, and bothered. I'll tell you why I'm here. You said the other day if we ran short of bed space at the hospital, you might help out.
Man, I haven't forgotten. What space do you need? What's the matter?
What goes on here?
Shh. This is her Latin lesson.
But she's supposed to be on her way to Europe. I said goodbye to her yesterday.
Now, everything will work out for the best. Come in. See for yourself.
Hello, Peter.
Hello. I thought you'd be on your way to Paris by now.
So did I. But here I am, still following the Roman legions around Gaul.
Come on, Terry. Come clean. What happened?
All right, Peter. This trip to Europe did mean a lot to me, and to Mother, too. But there was something else here that meant a great deal more. You know what, don't you?
I think I do.
Yes, Terry didn't want to go away because she didn't want to miss graduation.
Oh, graduation?
Yes, didn't you know? She's graduating in June, top of her class. I'm very proud of her. So at the last minute, I said to her mother, now, you do what you want to do. And I said to Terry, you do what you want to do. And that settled everything fine.
It sure did.
Well, I'll consult with the tyrant in the kitchen. We should be able to make room for at least 5 of your patients.
I didn't want you to do this, Terry.
I know you told Mother to take me away because you think I'm incurable. That's what every doctor has said. And then no doctor and no miracle can help me. That's what you think, isn't it?
Terry, be reasonable.
I'm tired of being reasonable. Tired. There comes a time in everyone's life when it's all or nothing. That's the way it is with me now. Either I throw this chair away for keeps.
Honey, please.
Or there's nothing more to live for. Nothing.
5 blessings to you, I'll tell them. 5 people, Peter. We'll take 5, she said. But she won't shave the men's whiskers. Well, I'll do that.
Thanks. I'll be running back now, Monsignor. Thanks again. Bye, Terry.
Goodbye.
Is there anything more I can do?
No. No, you fixed everything up fine. Just fine. I'm sorry to bother you at this hour, brother, but I must see Father Arnaud.
Father Arnaud is busy right now.
Very well, then, I'll wait.
He's in chapel, hearing the confessions of the novices.
Oh, I see.
Of course. You can wait in the community room if you like.
Oh, that's all right. I know the way. Dr. Morrell.
Doctor, what are you doing here?
I had to see you.
Well, I'm finished now anyway. I'll see you in the community room.
No. This is all right. I want to talk to you, and it has to be alone.
You want to go to confession?
No, I don't.
Well, what is it?
It's about a girl who lives in the town here. She thinks she's going to walk just because Father Sierra was able to walk, but it's an incurable case. Well, I can hold her off for a while, but I can't hold her off forever. It's hard to explain since you don't know her.
Doctor, I'm not sure I understand. Surely you're not responsible.
I am responsible for every one of these pilgrims that come here looking for a miracle.
No, doctor, control yourself. What is it you're trying to tell me?
I'm trying to tell you you were right to be suspicious.
Suspicious? Of what?
There's nothing to this miracle. It's just a hoax. A fraud, a thing I dreamed up myself.
Doctor, this can't be true.
Oh, I didn't mean any harm. At first, I only wanted to help Father Sierra.
But after all, he did walk, and he did have some kind of a vision in which he spoke with Blessed Joseph.
Father Sierra didn't talk with Blessed Joseph. He talked with me.